The NFL season has barely begun, and already 6 teams are staring at an unsettling 0-3 record. But what's truly alarming is how each of these teams got here, and why their struggles might be more than just a rough start. After dissecting the league's undefeated powerhouses, we're turning our attention to the Houston Texans, Miami Dolphins, New Orleans Saints, New York Giants, New York Jets, and Tennessee Titans. Combined, they're 0-18. And at least 2 will drop to 0-4 this weekend. But here's where it gets controversial. Are these teams simply victims of bad luck, or are deeper systemic issues at play? Let's dive in, ranking them by their Vegas preseason win totals and uncovering the unique challenges each faces, from dubious distinctions to strategic missteps that have fans scratching their heads. Houston Texans, the almost there contenders. Vegas win total 9.5. 0-3 versus. Spread. The Texans are a paradox. They're the only winless team that's been in every game, losing by razor-thin margins in the final minutes. Yet their offense ranks a dismal 30th in EPA per play, down from 25th last season. And this is the part most people miss. Despite starting 0-3, they've allowed fewer than 20 points in each game, a feat only one other team has managed since 2000. So, what's the issue? New offensive coordinator Nick Caley's inexperience as a play caller, coupled with an overhauled offensive line, has left the team in a state of flux. Rookie quarterback CJ Stroud is showing signs of regression, and the running game lacks explosiveness. Ownership promised a next step, but their off-season moves feel more like long-term gambles than quick fixes. Will it pay off? Only time will tell. Miami Dolphins, the defensive collapse. Vegas win total 7.5. 1-2 versus 1. Spread. The Dolphins defense has gone from 7th in EPA per play last season to dead last this year. Here's the kicker. They're the first team since the 1922 Louisville Brecks to allow over 30 points without forcing a turnover in each of their first 3 games. Tua Tagovailoa's $53.1 million contract is under scrutiny as his performance dips. But the real crisis is on defense. 9 of their 2024 defensive leaders are either gone or injured, leaving a rookie-heavy unit to pick up the pieces. Is this a temporary growing pain or a sign of deeper dysfunction? Fans are split and the debate is heating up. New York Jets, the almost winners. Vegas win total 6.5, 2-1 versus spread. The Jets have scored 27-plus points twice this season, a feat they managed only twice in 17 games last year with Aaron Rodgers. Yet, they're 0-3. Why? They faced 3 2024 playoff teams in their first 3 weeks, losing 2 games by a combined 4 points. But here's the real question. Is their long-term quarterback even on the roster? Justin Fields and Tyrod Taylor have shown promise, but the team's EPA rankings, 25th on offense, 27th on defense, suggest systemic issues. Are the Jets a few breaks away from turning it around? Or is this the start of another rebuilding year? Tennessee Titans, the Chaos Factory Vegas win total, 6.5, 1-2 versus spread. The Titans' season hit rock bottom in week 3. When a series of in-game blunders, including a botched field goal attempt due to a play clock expiration, cost them dearly against the Colts. Their 3-game yardage total, 667, is the lowest in franchise history since 1973. And it gets worse. Coach Brian Callahan has already ceded play-calling duties to quarterbacks coach Bo Hardegree, leaving rookie quarterback Cam Ward in a less than ideal situation. The front office, coaching staff, and quarterback are all on different timelines, creating a recipe for disorganization. Can they right the ship? Or is this the beginning of the end for this regime? New York Giants, the red zone woes, Vegas win total, 5.5. 1-2 versus spread. Offense has been inconsistent, but their defense is the real culprit, allowing touchdowns on 8 of 10 red zone drives, Here's the twist. They're only the 10th team since 2000 to have more red zone drives end on downs, 3, than in touchdowns, 2, through the first 3 weeks. Switching to rookie quarterback Jackson Dart in week 4 is a Hail Mary, but it could bring much-needed upside. Will it be enough to salvage the season, or is this team destined for another rebuild? New Orleans Saints, the overhaul in progress. Vegas win total 4.5, 0-3 versus spread. The Saints are in the early stages of a roster overhaul, with the 8th youngest offense and 3rd oldest defense. Their special teams rank dead last in EPA, and they've posted negative EPA on both defense and special teams in every game so far. The most shocking stat, in week 3, they trailed Seattle by an average of 25.99 points per play, the worst in 426 Saints games since 2000. Quarterback Spencer Rattler is averaging 15.7 points per game, up from 10.8 last season, but it's not nearly enough. Are the Saints sacrificing this season for a brighter future? Or is this a sign of mismanagement? Final thoughts. Who's to blame? Each of these teams has its own unique set of challenges, but one question looms large. Are these struggles the result of bad luck, poor strategy, or something more fundamental? The Texans and Jets seem poised for a turnaround, but the Dolphins, Titans, and Saints might be in for a longer haul. What do you think? Are these teams victims of circumstance, or is there a deeper issue at play? Let us know in the comments. This debate is far from over.